We're just
5.
talking.
Oh, it's counting down. Okay. I think we're started. So we're on. So this is the Movie Dads podcast, right? We're the Movie Dads. That's
are.
Kyle. That's Kyle.
Hello.
And Howie. Hello. Episode 1. So
Episode 1.
Episode 1. It's we can't call it the Phantom Menace, but
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
I'm Darth Maul.
We're gonna be.
You are
Obi-Wan?
Macaulay Culkin. It wasn't Macaulay Culkin. What was the name of it?
No, I'm not Jake Lloyd. No, there's no way.
That's who. Worst child actor ever.
He turned into an asshole too. Like, he's got mental issues. I'm not going to make fun of somebody starting off a podcast, but did you ever see Jingle All the Way? Jingle All the Way with him in it?
Fucking love that.
You put him and Arnold Schwarzenegger acting together, father and son duo. That's some of the worst acting I've ever seen.
But it's a Christmas classic.
Who carried that movie?
Turbo Man.
Sinbad.
Yeah,
carried.
for sure.
Yeah. All right. So,
Turbo Man.
yeah. Oh, we're getting off topic already. 5 seconds in. 1 minute in. We're off topic. So, Movie Dads podcast. So, we're here to talk about movies, like what our favorite movies are. We're going to talk about some old movies, and every 2 weeks we're going to put out a new episode where we're going to talk about a new movie. So our first episode,
I would say movies, but nerddom. You know, like movies
for sure,
and nerd stuff.
Yes, nerd stuff. 100%. We're going to talk about video games, comic books, action figures.
Goddamn right.
Awesome movie prop replica toys hanging on your wall in the background.
You're goddamn right we are.
That's what we're going to talk about. So, but every week or every 2 weeks, we're going to talk about a new movie. This week, we're going to talk about the Super Mario Brothers movie, because when you're a movie dad with movie kids, you're talking about Super Mario Brothers. Plus,
Facts.
We grew up with Mario. I mean, Mario's the OG.
Yeah,
right?
we had the ultimate Super Mario movie in our childhood.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll talk about that today too. So, so a little bit about what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the new Mario movie. We're going to have a throwback nostalgia movie, which today is the 1993 classic Super Mario Brothers.
Consider it a classic. If it's a memorable movie,
it's memorable.
You remember. Okay. Then it's an instant classic.
Right. And we're going to do a segment where we rank our top 5 Mario games and our top 5 movies based directly on video game property. So top 5 video game movies, right? So maybe
I'm excited to jump into those too.
I am too. We'll have good discussions, and I'll add a little bonus info into that too. You know, like my little guilty pleasure kind of movie. Yeah, you can, and you're going to crap all over it. So
I will 2 girls 1 cup.
I would 100% hope that you do when you hear what movie I'm going to say I actually enjoy. Movie dads. So we're both dads. I have 2 kids. Kyle has 3 kids. 3 boys.
3 boys. Yeah. We're a household full of nerdy boys. So much so that all 3 of my sons are named after superheroes.
That's fantastic.
You know, originally when we found out we were having our son, Grayson, it's our first son, we found out we were having a boy. It was, you know, I immediately wanted to name him Gotham so that my wife could be like,
that's hardcore.
If he's crying at night, I'm a big Batman fan, as you guys will learn. Batman,
everybody should be
hardcore, as they should. He's the greatest hero and property ever created,
and I won't argue with that.
Look at us. I'm
a Marvel guy, and I'm not going to argue with the Batman's the greatest.
I love that. Well, so when we found out we were having a boy, I'm like, let's name him Gotham, so that if he's crying at night, Steph could be like, Gotham needs you, and I could go save the city.
It could get you up a lot faster, right?
Yeah. And she said, you're a fucking idiot. Absolutely not. So then I'm like, okay, how do I get a nerd name? Okay, my last name is Peacock, Kyle Peacock. I'm like, okay, how do I get a nerd name? Batman, Robin Peacock, 2 birds. That's weird. I'm like, okay. What was Robin's name? Dick Grayson. Dick Peacock? That's really weird.
Yeah.
Like, what about Grayson? She loved it, and then we ended up naming him, and then after he was born, I reminded her that he was named after Robin. So got a Robin, and then Parker, who's Peter Parker for Spider-Man, and our new son, Cal, who was born 1 week ago today, after Superman, Kal-El. So
I love it.
That's an intro of the kind of nerd I am.
Yeah, that's great. So I've got a son, Desmond, who's the same age as Kyle's oldest, Grayson. And then I have a daughter who just turned 12, Reagan, and she is huge movie nerd. Like she is, give me all the horror movies you can give me. Give me all the comic book movies you can give me. Like that's her. She went to softball practice tonight in a Stranger Things t-shirt. Like that's the level
classic.
She's on. We went to the mall for her birthday so she could buy new shoes. She's like, I need to go look at like cool t-shirts, and she got full on Jason hockey mask t-shirt. Like
fucking love that.
Camp Crystal Lake. Yeah, that's just as a 12-year-old. I love it.
I am jealous of that. Well, not quite there, but when I see you and your daughter like nerd out about movies, I immediately am like, I can't wait till we get to that point.
Yeah, you'll see. So just to get this out of the way, obviously we've already said a couple things, but we're dads. We're going to talk like dads. We're going to talk like your dad probably did to you when you were holding the flashlight wrong. Okay, so get ready. That's how this goes. So, all right, Kyle, you want to take us into the first thing? Oh,
did you hear that?
Cal is ready to go.